Here's the Harry Sisson drama, which is so weird because like, as far as I understand, like he was just a scumbag, but not like, he wasn't like, what do you call it? He wasn't like doing something that was like abusive or whatever. He was just being a bit of a, what they would call a playboy, unless there's more that I didn't understand from the story. And as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of Harry Sisson by any means, right? But it is pretty funny that like the Republicans are losing their minds over it. Like this is a Republican state delegate being like, Harry Sisson invoked a lot of trauma against like a lot of people by lying to them and making them think that they were singularly dating him or something. And then I looked at the replies, and all the Republican men are just like, "The fuck are you talking about? Wait, Harry Sisson is not gay?" That was, damn, I kind of like him now. That's what they were saying. But yeah, I know exactly what post you were going to say. Yeah, this is the funniest thing that came out of the drama. Yeah, this reminds me, Harry was talking about you here. God, that ass is fat. He was. I sent him an ass pic. I'm one of the wronged parties here. Yeah, he's the 20-year-old TikTok influencer Zoomer was talking to multiple women and like getting nudes from multiple women, who then basically figured out a 23-year-old white guy's flirting with multiple women on Snapchat. Welcome back to 2016. Yeah. Basically, here, I'll just read it. Harry Sisson convinced 11 different women that he had no roster and respected them for more than their bodies, while persuading them to send explicit photos of themselves through Snapchat, including one from a domestic abuse survivor. When the woman discovered each other one by one, he called them all insane and attempted to coerce one of them into telling the public that the photos were fake. A request to the readers: set political differences to the side. I believe both sides of the aisle can agree this is unacceptable behavior from a man-child with collectively over 2 million followers. Thread here. And then like, several of the women involved have made their stances public, but the videos are not receiving much traction, while Harry Sisson continues to collect millions of views for his videos, claiming that he's a supporter of women and a champion of women's rights. Yeah, I think the only part about this is, did he leak the photos? No, not as far as I understand. He did not leak the photos. We don't know if he like ever even showed the photos to another person. This is entirely just like people being upset that he, as a 20-year-old TikToker, was talking to multiple women at the same time. I feel like this is another like West Elm Caleb style situation where everybody got like really mad at West Elm Caleb for ghosting a woman or something, right? What was the West Elm Caleb story? And then people were like doxing him and shit. But overall, it doesn't seem like it was, stop sending me this thing. God damn it, I can't escape this. Yeah, overall, it just seems like he was horny, and that's it. Like he's been charged with being horny and also saying that he wasn't talking to multiple women instead of I guess saying that he was talking to multiple women. And but I don't know. Has he even said anything about that? Has he even said read the Snapchat message on the top tweet? IQ raw after wine tasting. Damn, you're sexy. Push stop. Don't. IQ raw after wine tasting. But that's just me. Yo, they don't want to have white boys with swag no more. Bro, his Riz game is NPR, dude. How is that possible? What is happening here? He hit the NPR. Amazing. IQ raw after wine tasting, but that's just me. I got to get Harry Sisson on Chad Vice, I think. He's going to teach me a thing or two. You feel me? So, yeah, as long as there's no like actual, as long as there's no like real harm, and this is probably going to piss off a lot of Zoomers in my audience because like, I know I'm a boomer and everything is trauma and I complain about that. But like, yeah, this is just like, you know, there's a difference between someone being an asshole, right? And a dick, which would be to like, talk to multiple women at the same time, especially if you're making it seem as though, especially if you're telling them that they are the only person you're talking to, then yeah, you're an asshole. Okay. I'm a millennial, but this is predatory behavior. See, this is what I mean. No, it's not. Okay. I'm sorry. Unless there's something that I'm not aware of that happened here that I just simply have not seen. Okay. No, it's not predatory behavior. You can be an asshole and not a predator. What is wrong with you, man? Not every instance of lying is gaslighting. Not every instance of someone being a douchebag is being a predator. The words used to mean things. Why is there a term for predatory behavior versus being an asshole? Like, what are we talking about? If it was 2, 3 girls, but 11, come on. No, it doesn't matter how many girls he's talking to. What do you mean? Is there like a number of girls after a certain point? You're like, okay, now it's predator status. What are you talking about? You don't say that. You're not like, you don't make that distinction in reverse. You're not like, oh, well, this person's 1 child. They're not a pedophile. But once you have 3 children, you're definitely a pedophile. What are you talking about? No, pedophilia is pedophilia. There's a difference between predatory behavior and being a douchebag. If he didn't harm these people, and the number one harm he caused was like hurt feelings because everybody thought that they were talking to him exclusively, which I don't even know if he like told them that he was exclusive with them or whatever. It's ridiculous. Like, what are we doing? I feel like this is a byproduct of just like everything being online too. It's a byproduct of academic language and pop psychology making its way into like normal colloquialisms. And it's also a secondary byproduct of like people just never being out in the wild. The same goes for women that talk to multiple men at the same time, okay? Incels constantly chirp about that too. They're like, she's talking to multiple guys. Like, who cares, dude? What do you mean? Who cares? What's wrong with you? Like, I don't get it. Okay, don't talk to them then. Like, what do you, okay, you learned your lesson. This is a person that is not supposed to be with you. If they have not communicated with you that they're, that they're not interested in exclusivity, you know?
Don't read on live. Yeah, I saw about this. Like, actually lunatics. Like, genuinely, this individual in question is insane.
Wait, who is that?
And so, I'll say, I can share with Chris. I'll send a screenshot. Yeah.
You didn't even say all these women are lunatics. One individual in question is a lunatic, but I don't know who the individual is.
Figure out how I want to word a video regarding this, but I think what I'm going to just say is I've never been the woman that has called out behavior like this. I've never been one of these people. And if you have been, props to you. Because I don't think.
So let me get this straight. They were all of age. They were talking over Snapchat. They sent their photos on their own. Now he's getting canceled because he's hoeing around and they're framing it as he convinced. Yeah. Hasanabi is wrong on this one. Yes, I'm wrong on a lot, but it is what it is. Some of these women are straight up just saying they loved their time talking to Harry for like 9 months. It was absolutely not predatory on anybody's part. Yeah, I don't think
anybody could comprehend how genuinely terrifying it is to do something like this. Yeah.
You just don't know the details? Okay, but I haven't seen any details that like seemingly are moving away from like this dude was just being a hoe versus this dude was like like a manipulative, abusive person. Carly, one of Harry's victims, has described like these are people who okay, I'm sorry. You have Republican state delegate and precinct chair on your fucking like bio on Twitter. It's a little hard for me to believe that you think these women are victims, especially because as a Republican, you don't think women are ever victims. You voted for a rapist. What the fuck do you mean? Like, clearly there's a very different standard for voting for president versus some random fucking TikTok Zoomer that you hate, okay? What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? What are we doing here? I hate this shit. It's the same thing that fucking Tim Pool does all the goddamn time. It's the same thing that even other liberal but still very reactionary people do all the time. They have no established like morality. It's so malleable. They'll just be like, well, the left does it to us, so we're doing it to them. It's like, no, you're just the same fucking asshole then. God damn. Maybe you hadn't considered that some people on the left do actually care about those things, okay? But you clearly don't. You're a fucking right-winger. Like, what are we doing here? What the fuck's going on? What do you mean? I mean, let's be real. This kid got propelled to the front of the Democratic Party during one of the most violate elections of our life. If you think he wasn't using that clout to get cheeks at 21, you either never chased Taylor or you're an idiot. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's the other aspect of this too. Is like I don't know, maybe my standard for abusive behavior is beyond just someone being like, I want to fuck you raw after a wine tasting, you know, which is like reciprocated in the conversations that they're posting as they talk about how abusive he is. Ain't no fucking way. MAGA influencer Sarah Fields, aka Sarah is Censored, who's currently maliciously and illegally posting false allegations against Harry Sisson, is allegedly a child abuser. She got... I'm done, dude. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm so done. I'm so fucking done. I just like, I don't... It's every... Why? Why is it every time? Does it have to be every time? Can it not be like maybe 10% of the time the person is not like convicted of child rape or child abuse or some sort of like abandonment issues? Can it be that like maybe 10% of the time the Republican person who ran for office is not the worst person you have ever fucking encountered in your life? I swear to God, it literally feels like your ideological convictions do not matter for the Republicans. It's like, have you done a rape? Is it against a child? If so, yes, please join the party. What the fuck? This person also did child abandonment. Okay, that's it. That's abandonment, endangering a child with intent to return. Trump talks about fucking rapist immigrants and then has Conor McGregor in the White House. They bring the fucking Tate brothers into America. What do you mean? You don't have the best track record. She knows about you too. What is this? Oh God, this was the lamest edit of all time. Palestine. I hated this edit. It was so whack. Oh my God. She has child advocate in her bio. Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, she's a parent/child advocate? Bro, stop. I agree it's not that serious, but why you and other men defending him got to baby him so much? He looked and sounded ridiculous in those messages. I'm not even defending him. I don't give a shit about Harry Sisson. He's a fucking DNC operative who's yelled about me quite a bit. I personally am defending the principle of not calling someone, unless they've like done something abusive, not calling something fucking abusive. It's very frustrating. And it does have secondary consequences. Not to sound too much like a fucking reactionary old man, but the consequences are other normal people that are not as ideologically invested hear you go off on that shit and go, what the fuck are you saying? What do you mean? Even Republicans were like, what are we talking about here? What happened? Gaslighting women is abusive. I know. Yes, you're right. Gaslighting women is abusive. When the fuck did this turn into? This is what you just did the thing that I was joking about. I hope you know that. Are you aware? Like, are you doing this as a joke, or are you just like honestly saying this? There's a difference between someone being a fucking douchebag and someone being abusive. There's a difference between someone lying versus someone gaslighting, okay? And the distinction is important to recognize. No, I don't think gaslighting is just lying. No, gaslighting is not just lying either, okay? No, there's a separate term for it for a deliberate reason. Gaslighting is when you aren't just lying. You're lying about it so aggressively that your goal is to basically make the other person refuse to reckon with reality beyond, like, it's extra lying. It's something more than just lying. I don't know how else to describe it. But you do it in a way where you make the other person feel like they're insane. Carly had recently been through a traumatic car accident and was dealing with depression at the time. Carly stated that Harry pounced and took advantage of her sadness. What? Carly decided to go live on TikTok, share her story, and this is when she discovered that during the 9 months that she was talking to Harry was leading multiple women on. What the fuck? What? She was in a car accident. According to Carly, Harry wooed her from the very beginning, convinced her that he respected her far more than her physical appearance. She said even though she's embarrassed to admit it, she created a private chat, the chat with Harry that was meant for his eyes only, where she shared explicit photos of herself with him. He loved it. He loved that I was not entertaining anyone else in the way that I was entertaining him. Harry told her that she was wifey material and was sold on her wife applications. So he never even said like he was exclusively in a relationship with this person. After 6 months of this behavior, he told her he didn't want a commitment. She accused him of leading her on, to which he admitted to doing, but also said he should have made his intentions clear. He said non-exclusive specifically. Yeah, when you got Sean defending Harry Sisson, that's all you need to know, okay? At least on this issue, not any other issue. Make no mistake, I'm not defending Harry Sisson's political opinions or actions, but like this seems to me like a Al Franken situation on steroids almost, where it's like, oh, let's just fucking go after this guy because his audience is woke and use terminology that they will respond positively to. And some people do eat that bait hook, line, and sinker. He a cheater? But he wasn't even cheating here. This is not even a fucking, what do you mean he's a cheater? So the thing that sucks here is that he led her on, which I agree is fucked up. Okay. But it's not cheating either. The fuck? There's no relationship. Directly after this, Harry posted a video of a thirst trap of him and his new girlfriend on TikTok. The video shows him lying in bed with a girl. She provocatively swipes her hand across his face. Prior to the thirst trap, Carly watched Harry go live and observe hickeys on his neck from a different girl. She confronted Harry and he told her she was overreacting. Carly had recently been through a traumatic car accident. I don't understand what the traumatic car accident has to do anything with anything, but he told them the exact same things. That he convinced them to send him explicit messages through the Snapchat platform. Harry had told the other woman that he had no roster. Receipts of Harry Snapchats. What the fuck? Oh, even if he was cheating, yes, that does not mean he's a predator. There's a difference between cheating and being a fucking predator. Holy shit. But it doesn't even seem like he was cheating anyway. Like, he was leading her on. Well, like, certainly, what desire you? Bro, what is this Riz? I never lied to you. We were not exclusive, and I made it abundantly clear I didn't want that, and you said that was fine. I haven't done anything that wasn't allowed within the parameters we said. What and why are you screenshotting? Wait, what do you mean? These receipts don't show him in a negative light. Why is this person who apparently was convicted of a real crime of child abuse posting this shit to be like, see, we have to cancel this man? One in particular states, I'd fuck you raw after the wine tasting. That's pretty funny. You're hot. Feels pretty great. I can't lie. The verdict is you look sexy as fuck. Court adjourned. It's fucked up. Dude, first of all, I want to say no one looks good when their sexting material is revealed. No one is cool when they're sexting. I've yet to encounter a singular instance where someone is sexting and they look fucking sick. Okay? But this, like, if you were to tell me, Hasan, write a joke where Harry Sisson is rizzing another TikToker, how would he rizz them? This is what I would arrive at. Like, this NPR style, you the viewers are the sponsors of this broadcast ass fucking message, dude. The verdict is you look sexy as fuck. Court adjourned. Ah! It's so good. Mine is, yeah, okay. Okay, Nick. Yeah. Here are other receipts of Snapchat provided by other accounts. It's unclear who these Snapchats were sent to. This person thought she was doing investigative reporting. Lemao, see, your opinion is the only one that mattered. God, that ass is fat. Looks amazing. Couldn't agree more, beautiful. What the fuck? Quote from Carly, I'm fighting for accountability, not only for myself, but on behalf of everyone who believed this guy was someone he's not. To this day, he has yet to acknowledge that he did anything wrong, and that's really sad. However, I have to say I am beyond blessed and frankly shocked to have connected with so many amazing people over this horrible experience. What's the attitude that people have on TikTok over this? Are they canceling him? I bet they're fucking canceling him. Zoomers are so crazy. This is like, I bet Zoomers are going nuts over this. They're like, yeah, Harry Sisson, your days are numbered. Liberal TikToker Harry Sisson currently being exposed by 11 women for playing them at the same time. They call me Mao the way I be laying Zedong. Another victim of Harry, Sarah, provided a long, detailed video of her experience. I clipped it for the sake of time, but you can find her full video on the TikTok platform. Sarah's a domestic violence survivor. She has posted about a domestic violence experience on October 24. Receipts are of her and her ex. Following this experience, she was convinced by Harry to share explicit photos of her. Wait, what? No, that's a fucking gross way to mischaracterize what. No, that's disgusting. She's literally saying, she's making it seem like Harry was like, oh yeah, this is a domestic violence victim. It's time to pounce. Like, that's fucking insane. She even said this woman was a car crash victim. Harry took advantage of her car crash. The fuck? I don't know. This is Hannah. Unfortunately, many content creators on X embedded her video from my thread last night and misconstrued the truth about what she said. Last night on Space, we held to give the girls a platform to share the story. She clarified everything. Summary: Harry Sisson worked for a young man named Camel Maroon. Wait, what? Camel was potentially coaching and grooming a 14-year-old autistic teen in Australia. According to Hannah, she informed Harry about Camel's behavior. Harry acted as if he was appalled and said he was going to report the issue to the FBI. Once he said those things, Hannah was happy and said, okay, I'm glad we can be friends again. Harry then immediately asked Hannah for news. However, Harry lied. He did not report the issue to anyone. He stayed silent and continued working for Camel. The fuck is this? I don't know. What? He worked with a pedophile? Who is the... Didn't another TikToker have a car crash defense when facing criticism? Yeah, it was in that situation. Here's a TikTok take, Lamau.
Today we are talking about Gen Z's favorite.
Okay, no, I don't. No, this is fucking Brett Cooper, dude. This is new Brett Cooper. Like, what? So the way this works is he was like, yeah, I reported that pedophile. Can you show me your titties? Like, is that what happened? Like, because that's pretty fucking insane if that's the case. That seems a bit far-fetched. Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen, I reported that pedophile for you. Can I see them titties now? It's a bit far-fetched. I'm sorry. While we are not accusing Harry of a crime, it is important that everyone understands that knowing of a crime and not reporting it for your own benefit is considered a crime in and of itself. So you are accusing him of a crime. This one was so all over the place that I couldn't even figure it out. From what I understand, they were already in an intimate relationship. What? She shows printed out screenshots. I don't even know. She has printed out screenshots?
Harry.
What the I'm not saying anything. Okay. That's okay. She has more than one. You didn't see this? No, I did not. You want to know why? Because I'm fucking 33 years old. And also because pretty sure she's a Hasanabi head. I mean, she was dating Harry. She couldn't have been that much of a Hasanabi head if she was dating Harry Sisson. Right? Are there Harry Sisson heads in this community? Are there girlies in the girly pop nation that are sending news to Harry Sisson? You almost said 40? No, I'm not. I'm 33 years old. You can see why the DNC likes him. He's got the Bill Clinton fire in him. No, see, that's what I mean. No, Bill Clinton did infinitely more abusive shit. Like, what are we talking about? At that point, comparing Bill Clinton to Harry Sisson isn't making Harry Sisson look worse. It's making Bill Clinton's crimes infinitely more normalized. Okay, you're reducing Bill Clinton's crimes in that regard. This is what I'm talking about. This is the other side of saying everything is fucking abuse. Do you see what I mean? Like, what is the pedophile thing seems like to be the most significant and more most severe of the allegations, other than all this stuff. What is this? This is Camille Thomas Maroon, owner of Impulse, previously thought to be the girlfriend of Harry Sisson based on his name. In the video below, Harry's ex refers to him as an employer, implies that he has an inappropriate relationship with a minor and Harry's aware of it. What is these? Dude, I'm sorry. A guy that fucking ats cat turd. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this is. I feel like we're diving into this is the issue when you got like right-wing Twitter blue checkmark power farmers that are doing investigative reporting. Yeah, also, Harry's a DNC operative. He's worked for tons of pedophiles. How is that news? True. I didn't even think about it like that. You know exactly what's happening here? The right's going to exploit and farm this. I don't know. Maybe. This is the kind of story that would do numbers at a high school. Yeah. Well, that also does make sense, to be fair, because, like, we have devolved pretty dramatically. So, like, we are trapped in a high school mentality. Harry's video on his thirst trap isn't clear that his new girlfriend is aware of the other women, but after today, I'm pretty sure she will be made aware. Harry's not apologized for his behavior and called all these women insane as seen at the top of the thread. I think he just called one of the women insane, but that doesn't really matter, especially if that person is has a valid claim, and calling her insane is inappropriate and completely unacceptable. Yeah. The thing that I think is the most fucked up is if true, the whole working with a pedophile is ridiculous. It's completely unacceptable. You already know Candy Owens is covering this for 2 weeks. Doubt it. Maybe. The biggest political content creator on Twitch already made a video on it. Wait, no. Asmongold covered it? No, you're fucking lying. Let me go to my favorite political content creator. No, he hasn't. You guys are such fucking liars, dude. Nah. He has not. He covered it. Bro, if you go to Harry Sisson's TikToks, he has one saves where it's an edit of you and it's shirtless. Maybe bro likes cucumbers and you know. What? It does seem like he's taking advantage of women in vulnerable situations. I don't think he did anything specifically abusive, but it's an alarming pattern if true and could signal more nasty behavior. Why? Because one of the women he was talking to inevitably got into a car crash, and another woman he was talking to at a certain point in her life was a victim of domestic abuse. That is an insane way to design a pattern of seeking out victims that are vulnerable. Oh my God, he did.
So basically,
oh my God, he did. Oh my God, he did. Oh my God, he did. Oh my God, he did.
this guy, we all remember this guy, right? You know, the white dudes for Harris, super big Democrat guy. It turns out this dude convinced 11 different women he respected them for more than their bodies while
Oh my God, the woman respecter has joined in on the fun, dude. Oh my God.
persuading them to send explicit photos of themselves through Snapchat. When the women discovered each other, he called them insane and attempted to coerce them into telling the public that the photos were fake.
Dude, this is like not even news if a right-winger does it. It's news if a right-winger does this because they're like, oh, finally, consensual adult relationships in the on the right-wing media ecosystem. What are we talking about right now? I'm losing my fucking mind. Like, are we on the same planet right now? Like, this only makes the news because they're shocked that a right-winger got, like, laid by 11 different women consensually. A right-winger doing this is dog bites man. A lib man doing it is man bites. No, a right-winger doing this is not even dog bites man. You want to know why? Because right-wingers actually do abusive shit. And sometimes liberals do abusive shit and leftists do abusive shit too. Abuse is not like simply ideological. The difference is there's like, this doesn't meet the standard of abuse in my opinion, unless I'm like missing a key detail of this entire thing that everyone else is seeing here. Because if your thing is like, oh, he's woke, but then he also was like sexting numerous women at the same time without being in an exclusive relationship with a single one of them, then that's not abuse. Like, what? That's not abuse at all. The fuck?
Women tonight, people voted for it. We failed our daughters, our mothers, our sisters, our wives. America failed them.
I don't think anybody could comprehend how genuinely terrifying it is to do something like this.
I mean, 11 girls all finding out they're just all side hoes. All of them are.
Found somebody who...
The woman respecter has logged in to talk about how Harry is a hypocrite. Dude, it's awesome. Being a right-winger is so awesome. You have no values. You don't have to have any values. You could just be like, I'm apolitical. Yeah, these fucking whores. How dare Harry not respect these bitches? Like, he's not even trying to present himself as like... He's not even trying to present himself as a person who is pro-women at all. It's just pure, look at how hypocritical this fucking stupid idiot is. That's it. Oh my God. Oh, the fucking, the beauty of coming across as nihilistic and not remotely associated with any sort of ideological boundaries or morality. It's fucking awesome. It's so good. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, guy who tweeted about hoflation talking about how devastating this is. I'm sure he's going to, at the end of it, be like, these women are being crazy or something,
At the time,
right?
I thought respected me for more than my physical appearance.
Yeah, he's manipulating them. I care about women. I respect women. No, you don't. You say that so you can find more of them. It's like, you know, the angler fish, they have like the little light in front of them.
When we asked, when all like a fucking dozen of us asked, hey, are you talking to anybody? He lied and that he was not talking to anybody.
Like, have you ever had like a girl you talk to like in text a lot? This guy is doing that 11 times.
Okay. Asmongold, I don't think people in your audience have girls that they talk and text to a lot, unless it's their mom. And it's usually just sending the same text message at the same time every day. Hey, mom, where are my dino chicken nuggies? Or, hey, mom, the dino chicken nuggies were a little cold in the middle today. Can you please fix that problem? outside of that, I don't think there's a lot of consistent texting of women that you want to fuck going on in your community. Oh no. Oh.
Times. That's like doing 11 sets of daily quests every single day.
Oh, this is good. Yeah, no, definitely. A community that understands that reference definitely is talking to women to have sex with them. Talking to women is just like a daily quest that you got to do in WoW. That was a banger joke for his intended audience, though.
This guy was farming. This is like 40, 50 hours a week he's spending talking to these girls. Oh, man. White dudes for Harris are breaking up. You know what this really reminds me of? COVID Minecrafters. The moment that one of them gets exposed, everybody else immediately in that group just instantaneously roaches out on them.
Okay, this is also funny because, like, you're shitting on the dude, and then you're shitting on other dudes for also shitting on the dude. So what's the expectation? If he actually did do some serious like crimes or whatever, why is the expectation to double down and protect him? Like, come on, bro. It's like kind of ridiculous to say that while you're at OTK or were at OTK initially. Like, that's insane. That's insane. No Rich Campbell video on his channel. Weird. Yeah, like what happened?
I'm not friends with Chris and Harry.
Damn. It's over.
And that's it.
Wow.
Honestly, right now, I'm tired. I'm defeated. I've gone through so many emotions in the last 2 days.
It's not complicated. He's just a weird manipulator. So many of these cases, these are just emotional manipulators that are taking advantage of a situation like this while simultaneously.
Oh, God. Of course, he hit the angle of like, he's being a feminist to get pussy. I hate this shit. I hate this shit. Okay. Let me tell you something. It is the biggest lie. It is the biggest fucking lie that right-wingers tell each other all the time, that men are being feminists to get pussy, okay? I don't think women care about whether or not you're outwardly feminist, okay? As long as you, like, show basic grooming capabilities, and I mean grooming in, like, the literal, not the way that people understand it online. I mean, like, literally self-grooming capabilities, and you're kind of clean, and you're not like a fucking asshole, the bar is so goddamn low. The bar is so fucking low. As long as you're not like outwardly misogynistic in a violent fashion, most women are gonna be like, okay, I'll fuck this guy. It's so cataclysmically low, the bar. I keep telling people is low. Fellas, is low. You don't have to do much. You don't have to do much. Some women will fuck you even if you don't actually reach that bar. Honestly, they will. It's so crazy. The same guys who say men pretend to be feminists to get women say that women don't want beta feminist men. So which is it? That's also a good point. I never really thought about it like that. You're right. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, dude. You're only presenting yourself as a feminist to get pussy. Like, that's also another thing that I find very funny when people say that to me, especially. Okay. Yeah. The thing that I find especially funny is when people say that to me. It's like, no, I think it'd be okay. I think I'll be all right. I don't have to be a feminist for that reason. This is before Asmongold came out of the. This is when Asmongold was more apolitical, let's say, as responses from parties that now probably have a very different opinion on him would imply. But Hasan, please stop saying how the bar is low. We need to get that bar higher and not just get a bunch of guys to start barely clearing it. Okay, first of all, if guys were to barely clear that bar of don't be a fucking asshole and like demonstrate basic grooming capabilities, you would be happy, I promise. The dating pool would be better than it's ever been. Because they're not even fucking clearing that bar. Most dudes refuse to clear it.
Patronizing you, talking down to you about their high-minded.
No, they say you're a misogynist. Yeah, I know they say that, which is really funny. Yeah, sure, I'm a fucking misogynist. It's like, I wish misogynists actually thought I was a misogynist. I get so much fucking clout. It's only fucking rap fams that say I'm a misogynist. And then it's right wingers that want to shit on me that say I'm a misogynist. I'm like, if I was, you'd be a fan of me. The fuck do you mean? Ay.
political values, they only hold to attract more of these girls. If you're talking to 11 girls at the same time and lying to all of them, you don't give a fuck about women. Like, what are we talking about?
America failed women tonight. So
Yeah,
I'm
wash your balls. They smell sometimes. Yeah, I'm proud of you, Nick. That's a good message.
sorry by what may come.
So the entire video was just like the male feminist turning out to be a creep stereotype remains undefeated. This guy, how much you want to bet? Dudes who write stuff like this of every sex worker on Twitter being like, come on, please, let me get a smell of your coochie, queen. And then like when they don't respond, they go, I'm going to fucking find your house and I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you dead. Many such cases. Many such cases. And then they're like, oh, yeah, these fucking guys. These fucking idiots, dude. Look at this fucking gay ass. He's a creep. Not me. Shuan said recently the biggest red flag in the world isn't a guy being right wing. It's him saying he's a feminist. Also, for the record, there was a real meta in like 2016, like around that time when I was branded woke bay as well by BuzzFeed. Even though I was not the biggest fan of that moniker, the idea of like over the top male feminists that were just like rapists and shit, and that was a real phenomena for sure. Like I will admit that there was definitely a lot of dudes who were just like straight up rapists, and they would masquerade in public as though they were huge allies of women or whatever. Having said that, I mean, as far as I understand, there's not even an inclination here that Harry is a rapist. So I think that's fucking insane. Buddy, if you're a socialist, please be consistent. Stop buying expensive things, Louis Vuitton bags, pack up and go to Turkey, your home country, and fight for socialism there. If you want to, you can come to me in Russia. Here you are also need to fight for socialism, and please don't forget to bring a Louis Vuitton bag and Dior pants. But dude, I wear a lot of branded shit. It's just funny that you're pointing to two brands that I never purchase. It's just that we have an average salary of $680 per month in Russia. I can't afford this. Buddy, if you're a socialist, please be consistent. Stop buying expensive things. Louis Vuitton bag, pack up and go to Turkey, your home country, and fight for socialism there. Buddy! No, Louis Vuitton is way too logomania for me to purchase.